Okay, so today we have 8 moves. We're gonna circuit through those 8 moves, about 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. So we're gonna start each move on the top of the minute. Those 8 moves we'll cycle through twice. You've got the option, if you'd like, once we end, we're gonna go through 2 times. Once we get through those 2 times, you've got the option to keep going, but I'm gonna have to sign off just because I have another meeting right at 9. So you've got the option if you'd like to get a little extra to stay on, or just keep working out. Otherwise, it will be plenty of volume. As always, challenge by choice, modify anything that you need to. If you do have a kettlebell or a dumbbell, I'm gonna be demonstrating a couple moves with weight, but it's just optional. Also, if you have a super band, there's one exercise that we'll use the super band for, but again, if you don't have a super band, you can go body weight. Modify anything you need to, focus on technique, and let's have some fun. So starting up on the feet, we're gonna just march in place, pulling the knee up to the hip. Opposite elbow meets opposite knee at the top. So just marching here. Gradually pick the pace up a little bit. And let's add a little pop to your steps. We'll turn this into a skip march combo. Again, arms continuing to be active at your side. Excellent. Jumping jack pattern coming up next. Hop, or you can step the feet in and out of the feet and then up and down with the arms. Nice, soft, quiet feet. See if you can stay off the heels. Let's work for another 10 seconds on the jack. Speed it up just a bit. So adding a bit more pace. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Terrific. Squat pattern is coming up next. Feet about shoulder width. Squat low, stand tall, and then repeat. Squat low, stand tall, repeat. Make sure not to let the knees knock in as you squat, so knees are out. Full foot on the ground. Excellent. Let's progress this squat pattern a little bit. So we're going to squat, stand, pivot, punch. Come back to your squat pattern and then pivot, punch on the opposite side. Squat, stand, pivot, punch. All right, next move. Wide stance, 10 toes facing straight ahead. Shift your weight from side to side. Hips go back. Chest stays up. You can reach opposite hand towards opposite heel. Excellent work. Let's make our way to a high plank position. So push-up position, hands underneath the shoulders. If you need to, you can come to the knees. From here, roll the shoulders over the wrist for 3 or 4 revolutions, activating the muscles around the forearms. Once you get 3 or 4, rewind. We'll go the opposite way. Terrific. Next move. Mountain climb. We're going to pull the knee to the hip, alternate legs. So knee is just going underneath the hip, maintaining a good long spine, so good integrity of the spine. Awesome work. Pipe the hips up, looking back at the feet. Pedal out, push one heel to the floor, bend the other knee, alternate side to side. Good. Glide back to a high plank position. Step the right foot outside the right hand and open up the right arm to the sky. Follow that hand with the eyes. Good. Set the right hand down. Left arm reaches up. And now wrap the hands around the front foot. Drop the back heel down, straighten out, and lift the front toe. We've got a hamstring stretch on the right. Good. Let's step back and start over on the left. Step the left foot outside the left hand. Open up the left hand to the sky. Get long. Good. Set the left hand down inside the foot. Right arm reaches up. And now wrap the hands around the front foot, dropping the back heel down, straighten out. Hamstring stretch here. Very good. Back at the feet, seal jack pattern. Hop the feet out, pull the arms out to the side. In and out at the feet, open, close at the arms. Again, you can step through this one if you're looking for less impact. As always, tune in with your body. Challenge by choice. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, next move, split squat. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Hands behind the head, squeezing the shoulder blades so we're active up top. Tip the back knee, drive through the front heel. Get low, get tall. Get low, get tall. Once you get about 5 reps, switch the lead foot. We've got the same pattern on the opposite side. Drop the hips, drive through a vertical shin in front. Use your breath. Exhale as you come up. Butt kick, high knee combo is next. We've got 8 butt kicks in place. Heels up to the butt, that's 4 on each side. Once you get your total of 8, go right into high knees. Same deal, 4 on each side, total of 8 on the high knees. Cycle back to your butt kicks. 8 butt kicks, 8 high knees. Arms active at your side, getting the heart rate pumping. Last few seconds on this one. 3, 2, 1, time. Good, next move, feet together, hips back, chest forward, open up, make a T with the arms. Good posture at the spine, open, close. Excellent, same position, reach the hands over the shoulders and pull it back to the hips. Reach and pull coming up next, extend the arms out in front of the eyes, pull the hands to the top of the shoulders, and then reach ahead. Pull and press. Excellent work. Last move for the movement prep. Hands up to the sky, fold at the hips, touch the toes, squat progression. Drop into a squat, reach the arms up, and then stand up. So again, hinge, so toe touch, then squat, reach up, and then stand up and repeat. Let's get a couple more. And once you've got 3 or 4 reps on that one, you can stretch what you need. Grab some water if you like. We're gonna get rocking and rolling with our first move, which is a squat pattern. If you've got a kettlebell or dumbbell, feel free to use it. Again, you could go body weight. We've got a combination of a squat pulse and a full range squat. We've got 5 pulses, so we're gonna get all the way down. You're gonna pulse with your range of motion, just up and down a few inches, count to 5. Once you get 5, full range squat for 2, cycle back. So 5 pulses, 2 full range squats, cycling as many rounds as you can. Of course, we want to focus on good technique. Ready to rock? If you want to use the weight, you can hold it right at the chin. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. So starting with the pulse, you've got 5 reps there. Once you've completed your 5, go through the full range, get low, get tall, and cycle back. Again, weight is just an option here. You could always take the weight away or don't sweat it if you don't have a dumbbell or kettlebell handy. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Terrific. A plank pattern coming up next. So we're going to get down on the forearms. Toes are digging into the floor. You could always just hold a regular plank. Or if you'd like an added challenge, you're gonna pivot at the feet, slide back and forth, keeping the torso parallel to the floor. Time on in 3, 2, 1, begin. So slide back, and then return the shoulders up over the elbows. Again, you could always just dial in a classic plank, drop to the knees if you need to. Hold the belly button to the spine. Think strong shoulders, strong abs. Let's work for another 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Seesaw lunge is our next move. We're gonna stay low. Imagine you got a low ceiling. Step forward and then step backwards. Step forward, step backwards. I'm gonna call halfway. Halfway, you're gonna switch your stepping leg. Option, if you like, to hold weight at the chin. 3, 2, 1, begin. So we're staying nice and low. Step forward, step backwards. Bit of a burner for the legs here. Staying nice and low. Again, if the weight is too much, take it away. You can always go body weight. That's halfway. Let's switch the stepping leg. We'll work for another 10 seconds here, staying with quality technique. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Next pattern. 10 high knees in place, 5 on each side. So you're going to count. When you get there, walk the hands out to a high plank. Walk the hands back. Repeat. If you'd like an added challenge, hop down to that high plank and repeat. Time on in 3, 2, 1, begin. So you got your 10 high knees. That's quick. Arms pumping once you get your 10. Inchworm out, inchworm back. Again, you could always try hopping through that one. Just be mindful of the wrists. Preserve the joints. If you need less impact, just march through the high knees. As always, challenge by choice. Push yourself accordingly. 10 seconds to go, a little less. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. High plank position, mountain climb combo coming up next. Hands under the shoulders. You're going to count to 4 with mountain climbers, 2 on each side. And then we're going to add 2 push-ups. So 1, 2, 3, 4 mountain climber, 1, 2 push-up. Drop to the knees if you need to on your push-up. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Think about keeping a flat back on the mountain climber, so we don't want to be bouncing around at the hips. 4 on the climber, 2 on the push-up. So 2 on each side with the climber, and then 2 total push-ups. Keep a long spine, so the back of the head is staying aligned with the spine. Let's work for another 10 seconds. Stay strong, stay with the technique. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. If you've got a band, we've got a hinged row coming up next. So putting the band on the arch of the foot, we're going to pull the hands to the bottom of the wrist. Now, if you don't have the band, body weight, hinged position, like we did in warm-ups, reverse fly. Pull the shoulder blades together. Feel the upper back work. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. So exhale, pull to the bottom of the ribs. Now again, if you don't have a band, no sweat. We can go body weight, open and close, keeping a long spine. Feel the shoulder blades work. Let's work for another 12 seconds here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Next move, lateral lunge. Feet together, step right, lunge right. We're going to reach the hands ahead. Feet together, step left, lunge left, reach the hands ahead. Now, if you'd like an added challenge, you can do the same move with the weight. So lateral lunge, push pull at the bottom. Again, your choice. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. So step and then lunge into the leg you step with 10 toes facing straight ahead. So you want your toes squared facing straight ahead rather than turning them out. Focus on owning the pattern. So think about getting the technique and mechanics down first before you speed it up or add resistance. Think of it as a practice. Every repetition matters. We want to stay focused on form. 10 seconds to go. Three, 2, 1. Time. All right, next move, dead stop push-up. Last move of round 1, hands under the shoulders. We're gonna drop all the way to the floor. Squeeze the shoulders, lift the hands, lift the knees, then dig back in. Press back up, so control down. Lift the hands, lift the toes, dig back in. You can always come up from the knees if you need a modification. Last move, we'll take a little water break after this. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. So drop all the way down in control, lift the hands, lift the toes, and then everything comes up together. So tighten the core. Keep the back of the head aligned with the spine. Again, focus on quality with each rep. Think about finding the line between great technique and great challenge, so it shouldn't be easy. We want to push ourselves, but we can't do it at the expense of good form, so dial in your technique. 10 seconds to go with this first block. We're taking a water break after this. Stay strong. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. Let's take a little water break. We're 1 round down. We've got 1 more round to go. So 1 more round through. Think about remembering the moves if you want to keep going. Again, this is a shortened workout, so if you want to keep going after we end, think about remembering these 8 moves. Round 2 starts in about 30 seconds. Take a few deep breaths. Use the next 20 seconds or so to bring the heart rate back down so you can make the most of this last round or second round if you're going to keep going after. So, first pattern, as a reminder, squat with a pulse. So you count to 5 on your pulse, and then you're counting to 2 with a full range squat. Full foot on the ground, upright torso. Time coming on at 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. So starting with the pulse, just up and down at the hips a few inches. Once you get 5 reps at the pulse, you've got 2 full range reps. Getting your best technique with each rep. Trying to stay upright at the torso. 5 pulse, 2 full range. Great work keeping the knees out and the full foot on the ground. Let's work for another 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, time. Tremendous. Plank pattern coming up next. Classic plank on the forearms. We've got the option to slide back and forth for an added challenge. Make sure the torso stays parallel to the floor. 3, 2, 1, begin. So you've got the option to slide back and forth, pivoting at the feet, or you could just dial in your classic plank. Feel the abs work as well as the shoulders. Long spine. Staying with the quality. If your technique starts to fade, you can always come down, reset, so you're getting the best technique all the way through. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Seesaw lunge. Staying low. We've got that seesaw lunge. So remember, one leg is the action leg. The other leg pivots. Halfway we'll switch. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Imagine you got a low ceiling. So as you make that transfer, we're not actually coming to a standing position. Step forward. Step backwards. Whatever leg ends up in front, keep that shin vertical to the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, halfway, switch legs. Stay low. Lift forward, shift backwards, strong legs. Embrace the challenge here. Woo-wee. Got 10 seconds to go. Stay with the technique. 3, 2, 1, time. Woo. High knee into your inchworm or your half burpee. 10 high knees, 1 inchworm, cycle through. 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. And high knees, that's 5 on each side. And either walk out in your inchworm, or you could hop out Just be mindful of the wrist. So if you're doing that hop out version, pay attention to your wrist, shoulders, lower back. We want to challenge the muscles, but preserve the joints. 10 seconds to go. Stay with me, team. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Whew. Couple deep breaths. Going back to a high plank. Mountain climb for 4. Push up for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the climber. 1, 2 on the push up. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Big vertical forearms as you drop into your push-ups. Or on the climbers, that's 2 knee drives on each side. Keep a flat back. Routine. Let's work for another 12 seconds. Stay strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Hinged position row. If you've got the band, we're gonna step on the band and row. If you don't, reverse fly is your alternative. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Nice long spine. Pull the shoulder blades together. Remember, if you've got the band, you adjust the challenge by where you grip the band. Find that line between great challenge and great technique. Use your breath. Stay strong for 15 seconds. Remember, if your form fades, end early. Otherwise, just embrace the challenge. In good form. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Woo, load. Lateral lunge with your heartbeat press option. Step right, lunge right. Reach the hands ahead or push pull the weight. So you can go body weight, or if you want, add a challenge. Take a dumbbell or kettlebell. Keep it at the chin. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Work your range of motion. Try to keep the torso upright. Remember, you're bending into the leg you step with. The other leg straightens out. Work your range. Own the movement through the full range. So we've got to be able to stay in good control through the full range of the movement. 15 seconds to go. Stay strong. Woo-wee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath. And we'll finish off with the dead stop push-ups. So coming all the way to the floor. Lift the hands, lift the toes. Dig back in, push the ground away. Come up from the knees if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Control all the way down. Lift the hands, lift the toes. Everything comes up together. Use your breath. Exhale as you push the ground away. Halfway there. Stay strong. We've got 15 seconds to go. Stay with me. Vertical forearms. Push the ground away. Last 10. A little less. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. That is a wrap, y'all. So quick hitter. You have done it. For those of you who want to keep rocking and rolling, you can go through that circuit multiple times. You could go through another 1 or 2 times, depending on what you're trying to get for volume. If you've had enough for now, great. I'm just gonna throw this in the chat. I'll throw the 8 exercises in the chat, and then I'm gonna hop off. For those of you who are done, take some deep breaths, get some stretches, plenty of water, and we'll see you next time. So hang tight if you're looking for the workout. I'm just gonna throw it in the chat as quickly as I can. We got squats, plank, lunge, high knees, mountain climb, row, and then, all right, y'all. Those moves are all in the chat. That is a wrap for me. But again, feel free to take those moves, keep it rocking and rolling. 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Have an awesome day, y'all. Stay well, stay strong, and stay in touch. And we will see you next time.